Hi everyone, this is Jeanette with Mountain Misters, and today we're here with a card from the Tasty Treats truck set. This is in the celebration catalog that is going to go away at the end of this month. And this is the card that we're going to do with this today. And it is a dimensional card. It's up on little Stampin' Dimensionals just to give it a little bit more depth. And with this stamp set, I am going to be giving this away to somebody that watches this video. And inside the card, inside the case, you will also get everything that you need to complete the card so you can get started right away. So let's go ahead and we will get started on this card right now. We're going to use the truck. We're going to use the little taco, and we're going to use, let's talk about how awesome you are. You don't have to use those when you construct your card, but these are the ones that we're going to use today. So the first thing you're going to do with the cardstock that I used is Smoky Slate, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I embossed for you a sheet of Wild Wasabi, and it is embossed with the Seaside embossing folder that's in the current annual catalog. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere this to the card base right now. And what you want to do, because it is embossed, you're going to want to make sure that you apply adhesive on all 4 of the sides so it will stick down. Otherwise, embossed pieces of paper do not necessarily stick that well. And so we're going to go ahead and we'll stick it down right here. If I can do this, I'm working around the camera. Try and get it even on all sides. Do it this way so I can see a little bit better. And so that is down. And then the next thing I did was I took a sheet of paper. This is 4.5 by 3.5, and I went ahead and I stamped the truck on it. And I did a lot of the pre-work so this video wouldn't be so long. But you don't have to do this, but I pre-colored it in using our watercolor pencils that are in the Occasions catalog. You don't have to color the truck in because you're going to be covering it. But if you decide that you don't want to do the dimension part on it, you can go ahead and color it in. And what I did was I just colored the awnings in with green and yellow, and then I stamped the little tacos in there, and I colored the lettuce with green with old olive and around the frame of the truck, and then the red reflectors, black tires, and the center of the tires are gray. And after I colored this in with Pacific Point, I'm just going to take my blender pen and I'm going to smooth out all the lines. And I've already done this with the rest of it, but I just wanted you to see the difference on how when it's colored in with, it's just kind of scratchy looking, and then when you go back in with the blender pen and you smooth it out, it really makes it look so pretty. The watercolor pencils are awesome. I really love them. And you have until May 31st to take advantage of the watercolor pencils before they go away in that catalog. If you get them, you will not regret it. So we're almost done here, just back here. And then I went ahead and I did the bottom of under the truck, I did in green. Just make sure you clean your blender pen, and then I'm going to go ahead and color this in so it looks like he's actually driving on something and not up in the air. Okay, and then that's it on that. Then I gave you an extra sheet of paper that you can stamp the little truck on. And when you stamp the truck, you are going to want to fussy cut it out. And this one we haven't colored, so we'll go ahead. I did most of it, but I didn't do this part, so we'll go ahead and color this in really quickly. And I'm not going to zoom in because I think you guys all know how to use a color pencil. So we're not going to make you sit there too much and watch me do this. So as I mentioned before, the celebration catalog is going away. You have maybe 2 weeks left. It will end at the end of this month, and all the cool products that are in there will be gone. And that includes this little stamp set right here. And the only way you'll be able to get that afterwards is if people do giveaways. But I wanted to go ahead and give you a chance to get it in your hands and play with it right now. One of the things you will have to do is leave a comment in the bottom of this video in order to win it. And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I will tell you, I'm going to have you enter a keyword. And if that keyword is in the post, then you will be eligible to win the stamp set. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I did with my blender pen. So now I'm going to go ahead and there's two sides to this blender pen. There's one side that's thicker, and that's the side that you want to use to go ahead and color in your images. The other side is a thinner, that if you had a scribble short, a small line you wanted to put in that needed some really fine lines, you would use that one. Okay, so we're almost done with this. I tried uploading this video to YouTube several times over the weekend, and it wouldn't let me for some reason, so I'm going to try this again today and hopefully I'll win. And this drawing is because I went over 500 on my subscribers, and I really appreciate everybody supporting me, so I decided to do the giveaway. So after you cut around the truck, you're going to want to take and you want to cut off. As you can see, there's a white center right here. You're going to want to cut that out. And I gave you a piece of window sheet, and I attached the window sheet with a little bit of glue. And then I went ahead and I stuck my dimensionals on top of that. And we'll put this together, but I'm going to adhere this to the card base first for the simple reason that it won't be so bulky when you go to add everything else and you're trying to put your tape on. It'll make it too bulky and hard to get on there. So you're going to want to put this as far right or left, whatever you want, however you want it. I'm going to the right, and I'm going to put it right about there. Then I'm going to take the dimensionals off my little truck, and I'm going to attach it over the truck that's on the card base. And it really, really looks cute after you get all of this done. Almost done getting these off. We live in a small town, so food trucks aren't, well, I guess I'm telling a story. We do have one food truck, and we have a little hot dog vendor that sits out on the corner, and he does an amazing job considering he's out there in the cold and the wind. Got to give him credit for what he's doing. So then on another little piece of cardstock that I gave you in there, you're going to want to cut the awning, just the awning, and then you're going to want to cut it out. It also is on dimensionals, and I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Okay, and we're going to stick that right here on the card. Okay, and it's really cute. Okay, then I have some clouds, And I have some that are on dimensionals. I have 4 clouds, 2 of the big ones, 2 of the small ones. And this came from the Outdoors Adventures framelit set. And what I did with these is I took Pool Party on a piece of scrap paper, and I went ahead and I sponged it onto the white, and then I took a little bit of Soft Sky and put that on there to give the clouds the color that they have. I put a big one on dimensionals and a small one, and I'm just going to layer them, and I'm going to put one of the small ones on the back. I'm just going to lay it flat. Get some adhesive on here. Because this is a small piece, it's going to be kind of hard. So I just put a little bit of adhesive back here, and I'm going to tuck this little cloud back behind there. And then on the other one, we will go ahead and we'll stick the bigger one, and then we'll do this one, the smaller one ahead. We'll stick that right in front like that. And then I also have my little tree. I used Santa's Sleigh framelits for this and cut the tree, and I embossed this with the embossing folder Boho Chic. It's on 2.5 dimensionals. And we'll go ahead and remove that. And we'll attach this to our card. I'm going to put the tree base all the way down to the bottom. Put that down. And then I have the saying just stamped on a little piece of paper. And this little piece is from the Lots of Labels framelits. And that is going right here, just like that. And our little taco truck is all done. Like I said, there you can enter this drawing. Put "I love tacos" in the comments, and then I know that you have seen the video and you will be eligible for the drawing. As soon as I get off of here, I am going to go try and put this on YouTube, so I'm going to run this drawing through the weekend. Sunday, we will have a drawing for it, and I'm going to try and do a live video for the drawing if I can figure out how that works, because that's all new to me. But I want to thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to enter so you can be eligible to win this. I look forward to seeing your comments. I want to remind you again that celebration ends at the end of this month, and the occasions catalog will no longer be valid until after May 31st. So you might want to take advantage of these, and if there's anything that I can do to help you, just let me know and I will be more than happy to. Thank you for tuning in today, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good day. Happy stamping. Bye.